back to Asia Uncut. We're here with the fabulously talented Aaron Eckhart. Movie career time.
I don't know about that.
No, it's true. And we're going to prove it right now. This whole next segment, we're going to spend time proving that. You've got the Rum Diary coming out.
Yeah, Johnny Depp did that.
With you?
Well, yeah, we did it together. He asked me to come along, and it's a Hunter S. Thompson book about a journalist who goes down to Puerto Rico and tries to make a go of it. And it's crazy, and Johnny's wonderful in the movie, and so I look forward to seeing that.
So let me get this straight. Johnny Depp, Hunter S. Thompson, you on a set.
Yeah.
Now, there have to be some good stories there.
Yeah, and some animals, and
you really are in the right part of the world.
Puerto Ricans.
Some Puerto Ricans on top of it.
Yeah, it was cool. We made the movie in Puerto Rico. You know, Johnny is he's a good man, and he leads an interesting life.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
He really does. He's got a great crew of people around. You know, you'll be working on set, and all of a sudden, you know, a very famous person will walk up who's, you know, like a great photographer or a great musician, and he has a whole he's got a, I don't want to say they're an entourage, but he always has interesting people around him, so the set was always interesting.
I bet that Johnny Depp wouldn't have gone out in the morning by himself taking pictures here in Shanghai.
Johnny actually is a pretty...
independent soul?
No, he's a big photographer.
Oh.
And actually he...
You went a different direction there.
No,
I went that way, you went that way.
I was in between women and cameras.
Yeah.
He actually gave me a camera as a gift, and Johnny and I... It's not known to anybody in the world, actually. This will be a scoop.
Cool.
Nah, I'm not going to say.
No, come on. You can't do that.
No.
That's like,
right.
Yeah, okay.
We actually have a little camera club together.
Oh, jeez. What, that's it?
That's not good enough for you, huh?
Not really. Is it? Is that, now, you and Johnny have a camera club? Who else is in that?
Me and Johnny.
What
do you...
That is really
wait a second, hold on.
No.
That's not big enough for you?
No, I mean, that's great. Don't get me wrong. That's a couple of really cool, talented, very famous guys, but
well, that's
I would
not
think
big
you could
enough.
attract
What did you
more
want?
people.
You wanted that we have a stripper pole in our trailer?
Well, you do take pictures of women. I expect a few more people in that club. But now that they know about it, would you open up people that want to come on board? Could I be a member, for example?
No. No.
No, what?
Absolutely not. I mean, what kind of response is that? What's the next question?
I want to hear about your character in this film. I want to stay on the Rum Diary.
My character.
Yeah,
My character was,
you
know, was the guy that had the girl and lost the girl to Johnny.
Yeah, but that's because you were kind of a...
That was my role.
Yeah. You weren't...
That's what you do as an actor. They hire you and you say the words, and then Johnny takes your girl.
Yeah. That's fairly routine.
Yeah, that's what happens in Johnny Depp movies. I'll never do another one again, I swear to God.
You're done with him?
That's your second scoop.
I know, I love this. This is great. We're just going to keep going. There's usually a time limit. All right. Battle Los Angeles.
Battle Los Angeles.
This is another film. Now, what's interesting about this, so just sit there and gather your thoughts, and I want to tell you, just to show off how much homework I've done. So you've actually always wanted to do a war film.
Yes, I have.
But you don't want to do an alien film. And yet, here's a movie about war fighting aliens.
I'm less interested in aliens. You know, as an actor, you try to have some integrity. And I don't know any good alien actors. But I did want to make a war film in that, you know, I like that idea of bonding with the squad, your fellow Marines. It's a Marine movie. I like the idea of running around, you know, kind of jumping from burning buses. And, you know, I've not really done a huge action movie, so this was my opportunity to do that. And I really enjoyed it.
Did you guys actually trade? You went to boot camp together, the cast?
Yeah, we did boot camp. We, you know, pitched our tent, we slept in the same room, we showered, we ate, we did everything together. We learned how to use our weapons, think, eat, drink like Marines, which was interesting, and it really paid off because by the end of the movie, and I swear, not even the end, I don't know any of these guys' real names, the other actors. I only know them by their characters, Lance Corporal, you know, Imlay or Lenahan or whatever it was. And it was a lot of fun doing that, and boot camp prepared us for that. They called me Master Sergeant Nance.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Our Staff Sergeant Nance. And
Nance.
Nance.
That doesn't sound too macho.
No, it sounds like it.
No, it's all right. Go ahead. Go ahead. Whoops.
You don't.
I wasn't supposed to do that. What?
Listen, you guys. Hold on.
Not plugged in anyway.
Hold on. I flew from Los Angeles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What is that?
It's a toy.
Yeah, but it doesn't even work.
You know the guy that sells the shoes?
I came from Los Angeles. I usually do like Leno and Letterman, and
well, eventually you got to work your way up.
Here we go. Are those real instruments?
Yeah, it's a real
Play
band.
us a note there.
I tell you what.
Play us a note. Yeah.
This is my gift to you.
Here, okay.
I want you to have this.
Thanks,
you just
man.
put that. You put that in there. You remember me?
Well, what about your other guests? Aren't they going to feel left out?
No, I got something under the desk for them. Don't worry.
Jesus.
No, stop it.
Thank God.
Wasn't it? I want to talk about your career. Are we done with your Battle LA thing?
Yeah.
Thank you for smoking. Anyone see that? Thank you for smoking. You had yourself a little Golden Globe nomination there, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I did. I went to the show. They invited me. And
you don't want to keep it? Thanks for fixing that, by the way.
No, but I just want them to be aware out there that that thing is...
We really just blew the cover.
Not only is it not real, but it's plastic. I'm sorry.
It was about 50 cents. 50 cents.
It's made in America.
Yeah. It's funny that way, isn't it? It's a Radio Shack.
See, that's because it's the reverse here.
It's a Radio Shack.
It's the reverse.
Yeah. No, they send all the crap over here. All right, The Dark Knight. Harvey Dent. I think it's actually kind of cool sitting next to Harvey Dent. And this was the Two-Face side, right?
Yeah, this side here. Yeah. It was a lot of fun making Batman, working with Chris Nolan and being part of the franchise, and working with Heath.
What was that like? So I imagine the level of intensity that he brought to the character. You all had to bring that level of intensity.
Well, Heath, when we were in rehearsals, you know, you get a good sense when you're making a movie where people are going, where the other actors are going, where the director is going. When we were working with Heath, we knew right away from rehearsals that he was going to blow the lid off this thing, that he had something special in store for us. And, you know, working in with, he was intense, he was always in character, he was always moving his hands and talking to himself and going into a corner, and it raised everybody's level. You know, as an actor, you really had to be on your game, and I remember Chris Nolan, the great director, just being awed by him every single day that he worked. It was a wonderful experience, and I'm very, very sorry that he's not here with us.
Yeah, I mean, that clearly touched a lot of people. Powerful performance. And we're going to remind people right now what you look like that movie. Huh? Isn't this great? Is this like a This Is Your Life? All right, let's look at the clip from The Dark Knight.
Gotham needs heroes like you, elected officials, not a man who thinks he is above the law.
Exactly. Who appointed the Batman?
We did. All of us who stood by and let scum take control of our city.
But this is a democracy, Harvey.
When their enemies were at the gates, the Romans would suspend democracy and appoint one man to protect the city. And it wasn't considered an honor, it was considered a public service.
Harvey, the last man that they appointed to protect the Republic was named Caesar, and he never gave up his power.
Okay, fine. You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah! I like that line. That was a good line.
That line was given to me about 10 minutes before I said it.
Really?
Chris said, why don't you say this line? And I said, really?
And it worked.
And it was a good line.
And the sequel? We're going to see you on there again? We want to see you in this character again.
No, I don't think so.
I mean,
I don't know.
So? We don't know what happened at the end. You had the little fall, but that wasn't tall enough to kill. That wasn't tall enough to kill you.
I think it was supposed to be dead. You know, it's interesting because you guys probably know more about The Dark Knight than I do. I don't know. I'm sure that Chris will do another one, but I don't expect to be in it, only because, well, I'm dead, and also because you know, it's really, you know, it's Heath's movie, you know. And so I think it's probably pretty good the way it is.
Well, Aaron, I think we're out of time here. And I don't even know if I've even asked you what I wanted to ask you.
You have a lot of cue cards there.
Isn't that great? That takes us through the entire night. You want to stick around? Co-host?
No.
Okay, all right. I'm sure you got pictures to take of people.
Yeah.
You could spend your time a lot more wisely than here. Aaron Eckhart, Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
For being on Asia Uncut. Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you very much.
we'll be right back with more Asia Uncut after this. Thanks.